It is another edition of Astana EXPO 2017 on Kazakh TV. In today's program, you'll find out which country has more bicycles than people living in it, which projects will Primus Power implement in Kazakhstan, at which height the tourists may perceive the breathing of the world tree by Terek. There can be much said about the Netherlands. This country is small in its territory, but high and successful in its ambitions. The nation prioritized environment, agriculture, high-tech and energy in its economy. There is a lot to learn from Dutch people in that aspect. Such a vibrant development of bike culture is nowhere to be seen except in the Netherlands. A bicycle is more than just a means of transportation. It is a lifestyle, the national idea. There are more bicycles than residents in the Netherlands because they are convenient, safe, useful in all aspects, and environmentally friendly type of transport. Safety on the road is not only conditioned by prioritized attitude toward cyclists on a legislative level, but also by highly developed infrastructure. Today, people and cyclists in densely populated urban streets of the Netherlands are a usual thing. The concept of which has started from preventing the preponderance of cars. The Dutch were soon enough able to say no to gas-polluted air, multi-lane highways with its tiring traffic jams, and the threat of car accidents. Instead, one may see multi-level bike parkings, people living on bikes, and grass lawn instead of asphalt. In the Netherlands, the system of the urban development is oriented on cyclists. Tunnels, crossroads, and ferry terminals all provide comfortable movement for cyclists. Aspiring to high technologies, the Dutch invented and launched solar bike lanes. The mechanism behind the telling name Solar Road is the installation of modular solar panels measuring 2.5 by 3.5 meters, which are covered with special protection against high loads, rain, snow and ice. The accumulated solar energy is utilized for urban lighting, including traffic lights. Mr. Hans Drieser told us about the advantages of the bike lanes working on solar energy.
So I will give no abstract analysis of figures. I give you a number of examples of successful projects over the last few years. First of all, the solar bike path. You must have heard of it. It's a bike lane of, I haven't been there yet, but I will go there. Let's say 1 kilometer or whatever. And with solar panels. And you, me, every cycler creates energy. And it's a high-tech system. Don't ask me, I'm only ambassador, how it works. But the system can collect the energy and put it into electricity. Amazing. Can you imagine? We have in Holland 140,000 kilometers of roads, not only bicycles, but also for cars. All the systems are in place, catching this energy. We don't need oil, gas, and whatever anymore. It's a dream. I know. But solutions sometimes start with a dream.
Like all Dutch people, Hans Drieser is a proponent of urban ecology. Mr. Drieser gave his own evaluation on bike culture in our country.
Astana is flat, and I see already a lot of bicycles in the streets, of Samro Kazina and others. And I sincerely hope that the Akimat can further stimulate that. And already by simply not using your car, but on the bicycle, you have 3 advantages. First of all, it's good for the environment. Yeah? No CO2. It's good for your health, muscles. Now, it keeps you fit, and it's good for the traffic. No traffic jams.
The accomplishments of the Dutch in energy efficiency sector do not end at this stage. Another project that uses solar energy, Stad van de Zon, City of the Sun. This is the first district in the Netherlands that does not produce significant carbon dioxide emissions. It is located in the southern part of Heerhugowaard, not far from Amsterdam. There are more than 3,000 houses with photovoltaic solar panels on their roofs that generate enough energy for individual consumption. Along with 3 wind turbines in areas of recreation, the solar panels on city roofs produce almost 7 megawatts of renewable energy. This project has been implemented in partnership with the European company Sun City Projects that promotes energy efficiency in urban conditions. Thanks to its geographical location, the Netherlands receives an ample amount of both sun and wind. In the support of renewable energy development, the Netherlands has launched the construction of a new offshore wind park with a power plant to be 700 megawatt. The unique feature of this project is a record low cost 3 billion euros. According to Henk Kamp, the Minister of Economy, the implementation of this project will bring the humanity closer to accessibility of alternative energy. In accordance with experts' prognoses, the wind park will be producing 22.5% more energy than has been initially supposed, which makes it the most wide-scale project of its own kind. Economists estimate that the Netherlands will be saving up to 2 billion euros annually. These and many other projects prove that the government of the Netherlands pays a careful attention to the development of alternative energy in the country. The initiatives of the authorities are realized in various fields of life.
In municipalities like Amsterdam or whatever, people can get a subsidy paid by the government for a green roof on your house. A green roof. Meaning, I quote, plants and grasses are installed on the roof instead of tiles. It works in some cases, and you get a subsidy for that. Or take cars. The tax on cars which not run on oil or gas is much lower. Lastly, there is a resolution in Parliament that new cars in the Netherlands from 2025 must run on electricity. Can you imagine? In 9 years, only of new cars should be on electricity. That's very ambitious. I hope we can make it. But these are examples of how serious my government takes the green economy, the environment.
One of the prioritized directions of economic development in the country is agriculture. Lands devoted for it constitute 65% of the national territory. The Netherlands is currently on leading positions in terms of plant cultivation, animal and greenhouse farming in the European region. The country ranks first in amount of territory that has been devoted for greenhouse farming. There are various types of plant cultures that are being cultivated in these greenhouses. It is worth noting that the Dutch has gained an absolute authority in terms of greenhouse production technologies. Their high quality is recognized in Kazakhstan as well. The ultra-modern Dutch greenhouse technology on the area of 5 hectares is being used to grow tomatoes, cucumbers and salad. This example has been followed by the farmers in many other regions of Kazakhstan. The Netherlands is preparing to present its achievements in energy efficiency and renewable energy at EXPO 2017 in Astana.
I'm not only ambassador, but I'm also national commissioner for the Netherlands pavilion. So when I leave my post, I will remain national commissioner. The Netherlands will have a medium-sized pavilion, 550 meters. We are now preparing our participation.
Kazakhstan is eagerly accepting not only the arrival of the new developments, but also Dutch guests. According to Mr. Dreiser, Dutch tourists will be interested not only in attending the exposition, but also in visiting other sites of Kazakhstan. Kapchagay city in Almaty region is one of the first forges of alternative energy in Kazakhstan. There, in collaboration with Samruk Energy, a Californian startup Primus Power that specializes in the production of long-term energy accumulation systems that are based on the batteries of durable kind, has installed an energy accumulating system, Energy Cell. This is a system of energy storage that is unique for CIS countries. The working principle of such a system is in the addition of battery systems on solar power plants for increasing the capacity of the whole installation and reducing expenditures for its system operator. The industrial production of this energy accumulating system in Kazakhstan will begin in 2017. If the production is well established, Kazakhstani people will pay less for electricity. The general director of the company's representation in Kazakhstan, Ruslan Rakhambay, has told us about the current performance.
Primus Power Kazakhstan – это
I am the General Director of Primus Power Kazakhstan. This company produces energy accumulating systems. In Kazakhstan, we're implementing an array of projects that level unstable flow of energy generated by renewable sources of energy. Currently, we're implementing a pilot installation of energy accumulating systems on the basis of solar power plant in Kapchigai. In the nearest future, the company plans to continue its partnership with Samruk Energy.
В Казахстане это первый проект, и вообще в Средней Азии это первый проект по установке.
This is the first project in Kazakhstan. Besides, this is the first project of installing energy accumulating systems in Central Asia. We have made an agreement with our strategic partner Samruk Energy on installation of high volume on the basis of wind power plant in the Eremit city, where we will install accumulators with a power of 1.5 megawatt in order to balance the unstable flow of energy from the wind power plant. We also have an array of installations in the USA, but we're currently focusing on Kazakhstan, and will be doing so in the nearest future. In turn, the representation of the company among all CIS countries was opened in Kazakhstan.
По локализации производства выбран был Казахстан, поскольку у него стратегическое расположение.
In terms of localizing the production sites, Kazakhstan was chosen because it has a strategic location. We are bordering and are part of the Eurasian Economic Union. We also border with China and can expand our customer base to Indian region. We are highly interested in CIS region as a whole. Kazakhstan has free economic zones that allow us to enjoy privileges in terms of tariffs and taxes, which has its positive impact on investment projects. Also, there are plenty of mineral resources.
Также в то же время в Казахстане существует большое количество полезных ископаемых и готовых продуктов из него. Основной компонент нашей системы – это титан. В Казахстане он производится, что
The main component of our systems is titanium, which is a big plus for Kazakhstan. In other words, increasing the local production of titanium in Kazakhstan already cheapen our system, which we'll be producing in Kazakhstan.
Нашу систему, которую мы будем производить здесь в Казахстане.
First electric cars have started to be produced in Kazakhstan. The collaborative project of Sararka Autoprom, LLC and Chinese car company JAC was presented to PM Karim Masimov during his visit to Kostanay city. The head of the cabinet has had a test drive of JAC electromobile of sedan class. The managing board notes that current models are already open for sale. In the nearest future, the factory plans to test electric cars in more severe weather conditions. Andrei Lavrentiev, chairman of the Auto Group board notes, the convenience of electromobiles is already recognized because firstly, they are easily charged in a couple of hours and last for 250 kilometers per single full charge. The main objective right now, the world trend is to accelerate the charging process, to reduce it to 10 to 15 minutes. The second objective is to make these automobiles more affordable. The main site of Astana is Bayterek, which in such a long period of existence has become a symbol of the young capital. The idea of constructing such a monument was the initiative of the president Nursultan Nazarbayev. The uniqueness of architecture is not only in its size, 105-meter tall construction topped with a sphere with a diameter of 25 meters and weight of 300 tons, but also in the symbolism that was vested in the main idea of the construction. Bayterek embodies a world tree that reflects the basis of the universe, the three worlds, underground, terrestrial, and celestial. Having passed all three levels, there opens a wonderful panoramic view to the observer. Without a doubt, one of the distinctive features of the monument is composition Ayala Alakan. Ayala Alakan composition is the handprint of the president. People symbolically greet the president by putting their hand on it, and looking at Akorda, they make a wish. There is a belief that if one puts a hand on the handprint and makes a wish, it will definitely come true. Another original idea in constructing the building has been its deliberate fluctuations during strong winds, limiting them to 10 to 15 centimeters. They symbolize the life of the tree, its breathing. The doors of the monument are open all year round for city guests, among whom not only are the Kazakhstani people themselves, but also tourists from both near and far abroad. We have a lot of guests in summertime, about 800 to 1,000 visitors, while we have around 300 people visiting in winter.
А в зимнее время, конечно, меньше, около 300 человек.
Bike visitors frequently ask about the upcoming exhibition in 17th year. Everybody wants to see the object being constructed from the height of the monument. In the next edition of Astana EXPO 2017 on Kazakh TV, you will get to know about Germany's experience in renewable energy as well as the developments of Kazakhstan that will be presented on EXPO 2017.